very important to look at what spirituality looks like. And for me, I know spirituality it was strict. That's what it looked like. It was strict, it was limiting, it was harsh. That's what I thought for so long, especially growing up in a Baptist household. That was a lot of what I thought. And then I figured out that it's entirely the opposite. Spirituality, it's fun, it's energetic, it's vibrant, it's colorful. And I totally discovered that God has a sense of humor, and that's amazing. And you know, it's good for people to know that. And I discovered that later, and that has made me who I am now.
If you take a moment to sort of take the time to really be conscious and aware of your surroundings, you know, just relax all your muscles, breathe in, and just take in everything, and then breathe out, and just let go, and just be aware of that. That moment in itself is spiritual, you know, and being grateful is spiritual. Appreciating what you have is spiritual, because when you're appreciating what you have, you're saying, I recognize and I'm aware of the gifts that I was given.
When you cannot blame yourself for anything, and forgive yourself, and forgive others, that's spirituality.
The way I find balance between the worldly and the spiritual side of my life is through staying conscious and aware of every moment, and I'll explain that in a bit, and also through application, through purposeful application of spiritual acts. What I do is I have a ritual. I write in my journal every morning, and I also meditate, and I make sure I make the time to meditate, I make the time to write in my journal, I make the time to keep up my body, my physical body, and make sure it's fit and active and healthy.
Going infinitely in means you need to balance being out and about with other people, interacting with them. If you want to do it harmoniously, you need to go by yourself. A lot of people are uncomfortable with that, and when I was younger, I definitely was uncomfortable with that. I gotta be party. You need moments where the TV is off. Definitely turn your phone off, because that's when the phone will ring, I guarantee. You go to call people, listen, I wanted to talk, I needed to talk, I wanted to talk. And then when it's time to not talk, the phone is ringing, I wanted to talk, I needed to talk. No, phone off. You have to be by yourself. This is how you differentiate your voice, the divine voice within, and the voices that you're gonna deal with when you go out. Once you go infinitely in and find out, you know, just being silent, turning that TV off, when you go back out, you interact with people more harmoniously, because you know thyself better.
And I know that to a lot of people, they feel as if, you know, spirituality is about going to a synagogue or a church or a mosque, and it is. It does entail some of those things, and I feel like it's important to go there because you meet like-minded people and you grow in your faith. You have, you know, people that are like your leaders or responsible for you, and they're teaching you and helping you grow, and that's so important. But at the same time, that experience that you have there, you're totally capable of having in your own garden, by the beach, in a swing, in the park. You're totally capable of having that. And a lot of people don't know that, and that's something that I discovered as well, because spirituality is not only about what you do, those practices that you do, it's about who you are and who you're becoming.